like this. I like this. I like this. I like this.
Yeah.
I like this.
I love this song.
I like this. 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 I like this.
Ah, shuck it, duck it.
Quack, quack. Quack, quack.
How y'all doing tonight?
Hey,
All is well.
all is good.
Okay,
Yeah.
y'all looking sunny out there in Houston, Texas, and over there in what part of that Atlanta you in?
Hot Atlanta. Hot
Hot
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Oh, hey, I'm out here with a Klansman at.
Oh,
What part of
no.
the plane is that?
They
Douglasville?
deep in
No,
they're in Marietta, Georgia.
Marietta. That's where you at. Marietta. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Well, we got some more people tuning in later on from in South Carolina and one in Statesboro and this is a soda. Okay, y'all. I'm not drinking. Cassandra does enough of that for me.
Nope.
No,
In
Bernard
fact,
does.
I have a big cup of water today.
Okay,
Hey.
Bernard does enough of that for me then.
I got my great cup. That's all. I
Yeah,
respect this shit.
I got to stay woke. You know, I got
Yeah.
to stay woke. I got to stay woke.
I have my big cup of water. I have committed to drinking more water.
Yeah.
No, okay.
I need to do that too. I need to drink more water. But every time I drink water, you know, every time I try to drink water and I go in the refrigerator, the first thing I see is natural light. So
They got to make it with water though, Bernard.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
got water in it. It got water in it.
So
and
you
they're doing a good job.
Yeah, you good. They got to make it with water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you all right. Just keep drinking
okay.
something with some liquid in it.
What did it do?
Just keep drinking something with liquids in it. It don't have to do anything to you, but just keep doing it.
Well, I'm glad you told me that. So now I feel better. So now I'm going after the show and get me a couple more 6-packs. So I'm glad you told me that.
Yeah.
So how things going?
We got CC watching. Hey, CC. I called you this week. You been dodging me. I don't know why. You need to call me tonight.
Don't call him.
Don't say nothing smart back.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Man, it feels like I've been going for a whole year. It do. I'm telling you, I be when I don't be on the I be missing y'all. I'm telling you.
Hey,
I'm
it's
like,
a way
hey.
of life. It's a way of life now.
I know.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. It's a way of life.
Yep.
So, anything interesting? We're gonna talk about Houston after a while too. It's on our agenda. We gotta go get our post sister from up there because we're gonna talk to them. I think it's number 5 or something like that on our subjects. But we got a lot to talk about tonight, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I don't know what happened to Audrey Murray, but we got somebody that's supposed to be on at 8:00. Look like they coming in at 7:00. So if he want to come on at 7:00, then why you got the toilet showing?
Huh?
What's wrong with you?
Wait a minute. Y'all know I'm working,
You
so I
set
don't.
it up in the bathroom.
What? I can't see it.
No, nobody can see it but me.
Oh,
He
Oh,
backstage.
okay.
He backstage, and his camera was panning.
Oh,
I don't need to see that.
okay.
Yeah. Oh man, I tell you, that's my partner though. He's coming on to talk about his event. He has event June 11th. We want everybody to see whether they can buy tickets and attend. He has a show called Score Bigger Dating. Score Bigger Dating. It's a great show. Comes on Friday nights before your show, Bernard. It goes off when your show comes on. I believe it goes off at 10. But it's a pretty good show. And they talk about a lot of crazy stuff, sports and dating. You know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I be on there. I'm the comedian on there.
You the comedian?
I am.
Really?
I am. Go back and watch the episodes that I appear. Even when I'm not on the show, I even chime in as a comedian.
Hey, don't do like T.I. Don't do like T.I. now. He thought, hey, me and my little shorty was talking yesterday. Just because you say funny things don't mean you a comedian.
exactly.
He go around
That's
doing
gonna be
these.
the driest show ever.
Man, he getting booed. Everywhere he go, he getting booed.
T.I.?
You know? Yeah. He got booed in Houston. He got booed in New York. He didn't get booed in Georgia, she said, because he's from Georgia, you know. But
why would he
like
think he was funny? I ain't never heard T.I. say anything funny.
He don't say nothing funny. He every now and then
He's
he
too
probably says
serious
something.
to be funny.
Yeah.
Every now and then.
I'm funnier than T.I.
Yeah.
I know it.
T.I. is he's too serious to be funny.
Bernard,
yeah.
Bernard Cecilia said, go have a drink with. He party hard last weekend at the club. Yeah, he partying hard right now. I'm gonna show y'all something. He partying hard. Well, it's over. It's supposed to be over at 7:00. It's from 5 to 7.
Okay.
Y'all stand by because he's one of our subjects tonight, and this is the event right here. But we're gonna show it later on. This is an event that happened from 5 to 7 tonight at the Perry Lane Hotel with all the big donors who hated him before. Now they love him. How you hate me before, talked about me like a dog, and now you love me and giving me all kinds of money.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that in a minute. What you got to do for that to happen?
Hey, you know what? Hey, that's a slick man. You know what? He playing both. Matter of fact, he playing all sides.
There you go.
He playing all sides, man. Hey, you really can't knock him up, man. He playing all sides.
Yeah, he playing all sides now. He is.
Ooh.
He is doing that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When you say something?
I said who?
Van.
Van.
You see the thing? Well, you look and see it right there.
Wednesday, April 20th. Oh, today. What is he
Today.
doing?
He got an event with all the big contractors, all the big money men in Savannah, all the big shot callers, all them. Not one poor person there. But he supposed to be for the poor. He supposed to put the leaf in the table. Seems like that table tonight has been extended for only the rich. The Leaf in it, all right. He made a double table tonight, but we're gonna talk about that a little bit later on. That's subject number 3. That's subject number 3. We're gonna get on to subject number 1. Patrick Lyola got shot in the back of the head running from a police officer in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Shot in the back of the head. When you're in the police academy, you are taught that you do not shoot anybody that's running from you, especially if they're not a danger or a threat to somebody else or to yourself. You cannot shoot them. Now, you shoot a man in the back of the head and he has no gun, he has nothing. It ain't like he running doing this here where you can shoot him.
Right.
That's the only way you can shoot somebody like that.
Yeah.
Unless the laws doesn't change. That's
the laws have not changed. The laws have not changed.
So, what's really going on, man? How can you shoot a man in the back of the head and we haven't heard anything else? Has this officer been arrested? What is it? Is it his fault for running away? From resisting the officer and running?
My thing is this: it's not his fault to run away from the officer and get shot back of the head. But we always were taught when we was growing up. Our father always said, if you get stopped by the police, stop, put your hand on the steering wheel, and say, yes, sir, no, sir, and follow direction, and you can come home the same night. Wrong is wrong, is right is right. It's if you run away from somebody, he can't. Come on now, you let him go, and then you'll catch him later on. But by shooting somebody in the back of the head, it is. Let me tell you this here, and I don't care if anybody get mad. They shoot us in the back of the head because we black. They pick the white folks and shake their hand and take their butt to McDonald's and then take them to jail. Period. That's what's wrong. That's what's going on. It's wrong. The guy should have been arrested. This officer should have been sitting in jail right now. And do until his just due. Period. And not only that, Jules and Sonia, this guy got shot in the head. What about that woman who got killed and the policeman shot her car 30 times? 30. How you gonna shoot somebody car 30 times? Man, these police, they're getting out of hand, Drew and Sonia. They're getting out of hand. They're gonna make you like, you know what? Let's drive to a safe place in Kroger parking lot or whatever, or whoever, and go from there. Period.
And I feel that my encounter with the police should not lead to my death. And I don't care what the situation is. If I pose no threat, it should not go from 1 to death, and that's what we've been seeing. The situation just goes from, hey, I pulled you over for an expired tag, and then you dead. And this should not be acceptable in America, and it should not be the norm that it's mostly happening to minorities, that encounter, and it makes us more on edge when we get pulled over, or when they stop us and ask us, well, what's your name? Well, why do you need to know my name? It makes us defensive because we're already feeling like, from all the things that we've seen, you're trying to do something to us, and we should not have that adversarial, response to people that's supposed to be protecting and serving us. And then these Caucasians that, they try to blame the victims. If they only would have complied, if they only wouldn't have resisted, and all of this type of stuff. Well, it's because they don't live in our world.
Well, let's be fair. It's not just Caucasians, it's the uppity, higher class blacks also. It's those uppity, higher class brown and black people also. So we can't just say it's Caucasians. It's the police also. We got black police officers.
Right.
So it's a certain segment of the population that is saying that. And to be fair. So and you can continue, but just to be fair, those people are saying it because they're in those situations and they feel like, oh, if he just would have just put his hands behind his back, if he would have just not reigned, it doesn't give you a right to shoot nobody.
Right.
But I mean, in the same guise, I understand what you're saying, Julius, but you have affluent black people that have said, I've been pulled over more than one time in my own neighborhood for being in my neighborhood. Right. So and they could have easily become a victim of a crime by the police if they didn't have some white person to say, oh no, that's Jimmy. He actually does live there. And it's sad that you have to prove you're not doing anything, but you got to prove that you belong in your own neighborhood. We're criminalized before we even do anything, before we step out of our cars, just for being. We are criminalized just for being. And that should not be the case.
Yeah. And you know what? You made a good point too, Sonia and Jules. And it's not. It's more when it comes to black people and they interact with the white policeman. It somehow in some way it's gonna always end up left for some. It always. But when you mention the name police and they stop you whether they black or white, the first thing will come to your head. This may not go right.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be like that. Hey, and then this thing, Jewish, the it say to protect and serve.
Yeah.
To protect and serve. That's what it should be saying. But when it comes to a policeman stopping you, whether they're white or black, you are afraid. You was like, I hope this go right. And I got stopped maybe last month in Swanee because this guy, he was riding on a motorcycle. And you can't really see the motorcycle because I'm pulling the left lane and I think he already done gone and I didn't see him. So I pulled off in another lane and almost ran him off the road. So next thing I see the blue light flying, I said, oh man, here we go. So he pulled over and put me. He said, everything all right? I said, everything cool. He said, I see you passed me. Then I said, look, I thought I passed you. I didn't know you was still behind me, And so he said, okay, well, I'm sorry about that. That do happen. So he went in and ran my license and, everything up to date. And he didn't shoot at me or nothing like that. But the first thing you think when it comes to policemen now, whether they're white, black, Mexican, whatever, I hope this go right. Well, and that's sad. And it
is sad. And we had, right here in Houston, they just arrested a police officer because in his uniform, he was going into the Koreans, because we have this area called Chinatown. He was going into their businesses, unplugging the security system, the video system, and telling them, give me your money. So he was robbing them, and he had done robbed several businesses in his uniform.
That sounds like a movie.
Yeah, of over $100,000.
Where was he at?
Right here in Houston. And because they arrested him. I think he went before the judge about 2 days ago. 2 days ago. And so if somebody is brazen enough in your uniform, you're going to rob businesses. Just imagine what he did to people that he pulled over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He should have went somewhere else and robbed. He'd have got away better if he'd have went and robbed somebody else.
Yeah.
No, he was actually going to places that he knew had money, but what he was doing is targeting minority businesses.
So was he was he wearing a mask?
No, I said he was in his uniform.
Yeah.
I know, he should have been in his uniform and had a mask on.
No.
Okay, so he didn't care.
All he did was unplug their surveillance system.
So he was intimidating them, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so he must be got that video I sent to Bernard.
Hey, you know what? And Julian Sonia, he must be thinking back in the days, right? Where back in the day when they used to go, and especially in New York, they used to go in there and they see him, hey, give him the money and keep going. You know what I'm saying? So,
he was taking tips. He was emptying out the cash register. He was making them open up those, because a lot of places he went into those convenience stores where they got those games.
I bet you he's on drugs real bad, or something's wrong with him. He has a mental problem that makes him that desperate to knowing that he's gonna get caught, knowing that he's going to jail. But the thing is, he must be saw that video I sent Bernard. The video was a friend giving the other friend financial advice.
Yeah.
He said, you go to the bank and you get money from the bank. He's what he said.
No, and he said, let me give you some financial advice. He said, if you go to a bank, right, and you get a loan, he said, you're going to take 30 years to pay that loan off. He said, but if you rob the bank, you only get 20 years. 20 years in there. So you might as well take the 20 years. He said, rob the bank and take 20 years.
No, he said 10 years, because most of the bank robber getting is 10 years.
Right, 10 years. Yeah.
He said, you might as well take the 10 years and you got to pay it back.
He said that was his financial advice. Rob the bank and get 10 years instead of getting a loan and pay it off in 30 years.
That's what he was doing. But this shows you the brazenness of the police, because they don't feel like they can be accountable.
Well, and Sandra, if it hadn't been for there's two things I want to talk about. One is, why are so many people resisting these days? Why are they running? Why are they resisting? Why are they fighting the arrest when they could go to jail and just come out? That's one thing people are probably asking.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, the cameras. If we didn't have cameras and cell phones and body cams and everything, all these would be justifiable homicides.
Yep. I mean, because,
even Ahmaud Arbery.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it'll be his story.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
And that was a police officer also. You got to realize that. This guy was a retired cop, worked at the DA's office. They get sentenced again today, I think.
They knew how to talk the talk.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And if they did not have that video, you know, I mean, that would have just been
a justifiable homicide.
Yeah.
Been their word.
Yeah.
But they thought the video was going to clear them. But that's when you're from the country and you don't know anything about.
Yeah. And I just say that it's not so much that they resisting arrest. I'm telling you, whether they're black or white, when the policemen stop you, your first thought is this going left or this going right?
Mm-hmm.
People are afraid, whether they're white people, black people, Asian, or whatever. When you get stopped and you see those blue lights, you already get scared. Like, I hope I can get home to see my family. I hope this don't go left. That's why, you know. And 9 out of 10, if the policeman stop you and you know damn well, you know, if you got a record or you got a warrant, you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and then depending on the age range you're in, you are more apt to take flight or try to run or whatever. Now, for us, we're going to sit there, you know, I'm going to sit patiently in my car and hope that things don't go left.
Yeah.
But, you know, but if they do, I already have my backup, you know, and I'm going to have more backup come May, because I've already said that I'm going to put cameras up in my car, you know, so that anytime I'm on the road, anytime I get stopped, I can always turn them on, you know. Because, see, we got a lot of road rage going on around here. And people are just shooting people and getting away with it, you know. So you need cameras up in your car. Invest in that. Invest in it, you know, because it just that $100, $200 can be valuable.
Save your life.
Save your life. Yep.
Save your life.
You know. So I mean, and especially if a police officer knows that they are being videoed, they're more apt to, you know, if you tell them this interaction is being recorded, you know, they're more apt to act in a way that, you know, or cut the shenanigans out. You know, they're more apt to cut the shenanigans out.
Hey, you know what? You're right. But you know what? I give you a prime example. When you know Sonia, when you know your record clean and you know my record clean. So the only way, if a policeman stop you, the only way that it's gonna go left with us, either he crazy or he done say something or we just like his own, period. Because at the end of the day, long as you don't have a warrant, long as you got insurance on your car, long as everything is clean, then everything should be fine. It should be a 1, 2, 3, check it, let me go. But if it's an incident come with us and you know you clean, something said to make it go left. You know, and 9 out of 10 is whatever that police officer said to make it go left.
Exactly.
Especially when you know you're clean.
Exactly. I mean, you know, and people need, we need, as a people, we need to go back to the days where we taught where we knew, first of all,
Yeah.
our rights, and we
Mhm.
taught our children their rights,
Mhm.
and we taught them don't give any statements, period.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
know, I mean, if they tell you you got the right to remain silent, do that.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't give any statements to a police officer, even if they promise you whatever.
Yeah.
Shut up,
Yeah. And
because
not
it'll
only that,
save you.
right. And not
Well,
only that, I ain't trying to be joke, but not only that, man. In a relationship, you have the right to remain silent. Just shut up.
Shut up. Shut up.
you make me choke on this soda.
Just shut up. I have a hard time not to shut up, but I get you have the right. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah. I mean, and the older you get, the more you learn that as a practice,
Yeah.
just shut up. It
Yeah.
will save you.
Yeah.
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 And you're right,
Less is
Clinton.
best.
Clinton says body cams protect the assist the officers, but also can protect the citizens. Not only the body cams and these cell phones, also these cell phones and the body cams are turning the game around. It ain't
Yeah.
a game, but for
You're
lack
right.
of a better word,
Yeah.
it's a game changer.
Mhm.
Because before, an officer could just say that he pulled the gun or he made a move, but now that body cam is everything.
Yeah.
Our next subject is right on the same line, the devaluation of a black life. And when and that's how do we get equal treatment under the law, being that we're the only people on the face of the earth that is looked down on the way that people look down on the black man?
Hey,
How?
you know what? When I seen that question, Drew, I looked at it and I started thinking, and we always say ladies go first, but I'm
Go
I'm
go ahead. Because
gonna
my
go ahead.
thought is your thought, I think.
Yeah. My thing is this, and the reason why, like I was saying, I don't care what people think about me. I really don't care. I'm gonna speak my mind, and I'm gonna tell it like it is. But when you look at this country, Sonia, and you look at it where it was built, you know what I'm saying? It's like I will firmly the Indians found the country, the black folk built this country, and the white folk stole this country. So it always comes back on your history. They don't want to know the history, because if they know the history of what's going on in this country, then they'll be so embarrassed, so ashamed to their ancestor over and over and over again. So it's the history. They treat us this way because they don't want nobody to know what's the real deal is. And sometimes you have to, in America, if you tell the history, they'll look at us in a whole new different way, and they'll look at themselves a whole new different way. That's why they don't tell their kids. That's why they taking Black history out of the classroom. That's why they taking history itself out of the classroom, because these young kids now are smarter, and they read it and they know for a fact. And let me say this here to a Black America and to America in general. We are the founders of this country. We built this country for what it is now. And now they treating us like we third and fourth or whatever. And yes, it's to America. It's America what they think it is, and it's America or what we built at the end of the day. And what's so funny, Sonia, me and my daughter, she was going to take a test, right? And we were sitting in the car at Kroger Plaza in this, in Roswell, basically the white community. So we were just sitting there, right, Sonia? So I went, and every old white person that went by, I said, yeah, he done did something. Yeah, he done did this. I said, he done did. And we was pointing about it. We just started laughing because you can look at it and know they done did something wrong to us. That they done did something wrong to us. You can look at them, knowing that they done probably done hung about 100 of us, knowing that, and sad but true, but knowing that it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So if you tell the history and read the history about it, then you understand what really is going on in this country. Period, man. And you know what, Jules and Sonya, I'm telling you right now, and this is God and heaven truth. I am so tired of being tired to defend ourselves. And why we in this country still asking for our rights to be treated right? Really? Come on.
Everybody else come here with, being given their rights. Italian people, people that suffered through the Holocaust, even the Mexicans,
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
Everybody. But we have never been valued in this country, and Julius, I mean, I think that this was a baited question, so that you could get me to all riled up.
No,
but I'm
no. Don't you even go there.
I'm not going to
go there.
Yeah.
But until I just feel, that we are going to have to keep, not just when one of our people are murdered by a police officer, or, something horrendous happens. But we're going to have to keep our things on the forefront. The same way the LGBTQ, this is the reason why they have gotten their rights before we've gotten our rights. Because they keep their agenda. They don't swerve to the left or to the right.
Yeah.
They stay focused.
Yeah.
They don't care who's in office. They keep going back to the Capitol. They keep going back to the White House all the time. And then they have groups and all kind of stuff. If that guy down there in Florida thinks that he's going to get away with what he just did, the devil is a liar.
Yeah.
Because all of the LGBT crew done had a meeting months ago, and they're going to get him up out of there. Republicans, all of them, they are going to band together, because what you will not do is tell them that they are not qualified to be a family, and you're going to put them back in a box or back in a closet, and then you're going so far as to tell their children, if you're a transgender little boy or little girl, you can't even play sports. Now that's cruelty, but we accept anything. Right now, we should have already had the George Floyd policing bill already signed. But because they're giving us these little feel-good shiz type things, we'll give y'all Juneteenth. The hell with that. We want something that protects us. You know, but see, as long as they can count on our vote in the midterm because they think that we don't have any other alternative, they're going to keep giving us feel-good stuff. They're going to keep giving us fish fries and everything. And just like right now, Van Johnson is sitting to the table with him and his rich friends.
Yeah.
They're going to keep sitting to the table with them and their rich friends while they give us crumbs from that table.
Yeah.
Because they feel like we have no other alternative.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're right. You're right. You absolutely, everything you said is right. And man, this.
Oh.
Well,
go ahead, Joe.
You know, are our elected officials fighting hard enough for us? Those ones we elect and send over there in Congress, the United States Congress, the state governments, the local city halls, are they fighting hard enough to equal the playing field? Or are they just there collecting a check? And that's some of the things that we need to look at, you know. I don't know. You know, Wanda said, this is Wanda, we have to show up to the polls and vote individuals into the judicial system who truly make a difference with our policies and procedures when it comes to Black citizens. You're absolutely correct, Wanda. You got to show up at the polls because if you don't vote, you don't matter.
Right.
Clinton Coward said the qualified immunity is abolished. The citizens of this country can finally have some form of protection. That's correct, Clinton, because under qualified immunity, officers most times, especially in the state of Georgia, can shoot you and get away with murder. They can do a whole lot of things, and under qualified immunity, they get away with it. So, it has to be.
But you know what? Now in Georgia, all right, okay, now in Georgia, you don't level the playing field now because you can carry a weapon in Georgia and don't even have a license.
That's so we could kill each other.
Exactly.
And that's so they can shoot us and say well, they thought he had a weapon because most times everybody going to be carrying a weapon now because they done made it. So that gives the officer the right to shoot you, especially if you had that gun and you wasn't supposed to have it or you wouldn't normally have it if they didn't change the law.
So, exactly. Because when you empower people that haven't been empowered in the past, if I told my son, oh, you can get a gun. Now, he don't need no gun.
Yeah.
But if he knows he has access to get a gun without a permit, what he gonna do?
Yeah.
Go and get a gun.
Yeah. It's sad when you ride down the highway, right? And you ride in the car with your daughter, and your daughter say, hey, Daddy, I need to learn how to shoot a gun because it's getting crazy out here. And I need to be protected, you know, when you're not around. Man, that is so sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad but true. It's sad but true. I'll be 60 years old in August, and I never imagined in my whole life that we will have to be having this conversation about having your kids be protected with a gun because it's just that crazy. And you know what? I'm gonna say this here, and then we can go on the next subject. Man, this country ain't no different than Russia. You ain't no different than any other. And we're supposed to be the greatest country in the world. That's a bunch of big S.
Yep.
We are worse than some of these countries. Worse.
Exactly. And that is the reason why when we're floating all over the world telling people how they should treat their citizens, we, meaning our government, needs to take a fine look at how they are treating their citizens. Because, you know, I mean, I don't get statistics from, you know, China and in other countries about the number of police officers that are killing their people, or the number of imprisoned people. I do know that the United States has more imprisoned people of their citizenry than any place in the world.
Yeah, yeah. And it's sad.
Yes.
It's sad because it's like this. We, boys are boys, but when you got your girls asking for a gun, and my girlfriend, she got two, and she, it's like we are here, Jewish, to protect our women, whether it's our mother, whether it's our sister, whether it's our daughter, whether it's our wives, our girlfriend, and everything. That's what we're here for. And every time, they go out, we're afraid because we don't know, baby. Be safe. I love you when you get back. And that you tell all the women in our lives that. And it's sad. It is so sad that, and just imagine when you mess with our family, when you mess with our wives, our girlfriend, or whatever, it's a set off. Ain't no thing gonna stop you. Ain't nothing gonna stop you when you get set off.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We like to say that this is one nation, but it's really two or more. Because we're not being treated fairly, and this whole platform is started because, and it's called Our Black Media and All Things Relevant for a reason. Those names are picked for a reason. We're not here just crying and complaining. We're here advocating. We're advocating for justice. We're advocating for equality.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. If you don't see it, then it's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
You can't see what it is.
But see, when we do start advocating like that, then we're being aggressive. We're being, non-compliant. I mean, look how the former president villainized Black Lives Matter. When all we were saying was George Floyd shouldn't have had to die in the middle of a United States street with a police officer's knee on his neck for everybody to see.
That's correct.
I'm just saying.
Two things before we get to our guest. He's in the waiting room. One is we really, really, really do need a deep discussion again on race in this country. Because where are the leaders that are calling for this? I don't see any leaders calling for this. We need you working. It's about work that you do, leaders. The work that you do, not the things that you tell us. It's about the work that you do. So
and you're right.
We need that. We're going to continue to lose as long as we're divided.
Yeah. But you know what? You're right, Jules. But you know what? It's like this here. I'm not going to put, if you running for office or you running for politics or whatever, basically, first for Black folk, you put that chains around your neck. So certain things that you can say or do or whatever, because now you political correct, you running for me. I ain't putting no chains around my neck or running for no office I'm going to do what I need to do to help my people, and I'm going to say what I got to say at the end of the day and help them. Because you get these black folks, right, like Van or whatever, when they get in office and now the changes on the next, so certain things they're going to say and certain things they're going to tip around, and that's all of them. At the end of the day, that's all of them. They talk all that nonsense and want our vote, but when they get in there, that change is on their neck.
That's correct. And I'm going to show you the chain in a few minutes. And right before we get to our guests, there's all kinds of examples with the police shooting us more shooting other people. But one of the most blatant ones that you see every day, you can have a black person do something, and when they went and shot 5 people, and then you have a white person do the exact same thing, where's the white person going to, and what's going to be declared?
Well, they're going to try to say, they start from the very beginning. They set it up. Well, he's had mental, issues in the past.
Correct.
Or, he got lots of spankings when he was a child. And,
right.
That's what it is. They're going to declare, if you look at it, the ratio for having a white person declared mentally incompetent compared to a black person that is really crazy as hell, he go to jail. But they treatment for drugs, we go to jail. They get taken to Burger King, like Bernard said.
Yeah,
we get shot.
Yeah.
So it's a discussion that needs to be had in this country, and there's no brave people around wanting to lead that discussion. It's a discussion that must be had.
Yeah, and they don't want it. Yeah, they don't want it. It's like this. Yeah, let's talk about race in this country. When you say let's talk about race in this country, they don't want to talk about it. So that's why our black media, starting tonight, let's talk about race in this country on this platform, our organization.
Yeah,
and maybe somebody.
And we're going to find some understanding Caucasian whites that want to have this discussion with us, so we can have a panel on it. If they don't want to do it, then we're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
We're going to do
it.
We're going to bring on those whites that want to help us have everybody else understand what the deal is. Now, I'm going to bring our guest on. He'll be on for about 10 minutes telling us about this affair that he's having, that he wants everybody in the Savannah area to attend. So bring him on. Okay, Razzle Dazzle.
What's going on, brother?
What's up, young man?
Chilling.
Razzle man.
It's a pleasure. It's definitely a pleasure being on this platform with the brother Bernard and Chandra X and Mr. Hall for sure.
We're glad to have you, brother. We happy to have you.
Definitely.
We understand you're doing some big things. You got a show every Friday night. What time it comes on?
8:30, sir.
Tell us about it.
All right, it's Score Bigger Dating. I have a platform such as yourself. We talk about trending news, sports topics, and most of all, what all the women love is the steamy relationship questions. You know what I mean? Woo! So we got that, and also we got something coming up after the All Black Affair, which is June the 11th. We got something that we call the After Hour Pajama Party. So that's going to be really hot, and I'm going to be hosting that, and you got to have on your pajamas when you come in the After Hour Pajama Party. Don't tell
Bernard and Sandra that, because they'll be there with their darn pajamas on.
Yes, sir. Well, we want him there because that's the guideline to get in the back to the show. You got to have that. We're only going to have 10 people back there, maybe 5 male, 5 females. You know how it go. And we got 2 sponsors so far, so we're looking to get about a couple more sponsors and then we're gonna be ready to launch it off.
And where's that gonna be? That's gonna be virtual or in person?
No, that's gonna be virtual, just like the show is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
But your party, what I'm going to throw up here on the screen.
Okay.
That party is. Let me see.
Hey,
you can tell us about it.
Jewish, you got me up on the street of the party. Come on.
No, you for the move. You ain't got to worry about it. I just ain't got it.
I thought you was being funny.
Okay.
You the other party. You the life of the party.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I want him there too.
Hey, I'll be there. I'll be there.
I don't see it
yet.
Here
it is. Okay, there it is. There. That's
okay.
Your. You can tell us all about it.
It's the second annual All Black Affair. This year is going to be in Pooler at Cottonwood Suites. It's going to be a grand ballroom. We're going to have a red carpet, have a backdrop with Score Bigger Dating, which is my sports dating site. We're going to have a 360 photo booth out there with everybody's doing it at all these major events now. We're going to have a catered event. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have a bartender. And we're looking to sell out. It's going to be about 195 is what we got it estimated right now. And we're doing pretty good. We might have about 56 more seats left at this point. And we got 6 weeks to go. So we're off to a good start. And we're coming down here, down slope. We want this thing to sell out. And like I said.
Can you guarantee Bernard a seat at the VIP table?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to let I was trying to get you definitely at the VIP.
Well, I'm at the VIP table.
Hey, you're going to have to get me. I'm telling you right now, if I'm coming down, you're going to have to get me and my shorty 2 tickets VIP. I ain't sitting nowhere else now. I got to be on we got to be on VIP.
Okay, well, guess what? I'll make it happen, Captain.
There you go.
I'll make it happen.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's the party. We're gonna be there. I know me and Keith coming. We already reserved our seats at the VIP table. Me and Keith Green, and now Bernard is coming, and Bernard said he brings Shorty. So
yep.
So you got 2 tables. You got us coming, so we'll be there.
Right.
And then we come to the pajama party with our pajamas on too. So anyway,
yeah, be ready for the after hour, baby. Pajama party.
Please do not wear your Snoopy pajamas.
Hey, Judas, I already got mine. Look at that polo, baby. Look at that.
This man got some polo pajamas right there. I got mine.
Yeah. Look at that, Judas. I'm ready for them, baby. Different colors.
Yeah. I have a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there. We're gonna see whether we can support your event.
Yeah.
We're gonna see whether we can squeeze you in on this platform after a while from
hey, I would love it. I would love it.
We gotta see. You got a great show. Y'all go and watch his show. It's scorebiggerdating.com.
Oh, okay.
Scorebiggerdating.com. They got it's hilarious. It's fun. It comes right on before your show, Bernard.
Hey, he's welcome. I'm gonna invite him on my show. But one thing about it, Jewel, y'all, it's on I don't wear no pajamas, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh Lord.
He was very naked. Then he walk around the house naked, he says. So, you might can't come to the virtual.
Pajamas, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, you can bring Razzle and his whole crew after you watch the show. After they go off the air, they could be guests on your show one night.
That's it.
The whole crew. They
That's
go
it.
hard on there now, Razzle. You gotta be ready for them, but now go hard.
I know it.
Okay. I'm gonna have to do a sneak peek and check him out, see what all he talking about, so I can be on my P's and Q's. You know?
You already in real form.
Okay, well,
we're gonna let Jules wear his pajamas and son, y'all wear y'all pajamas. Then
Okay.
and then we'll go from there. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Rebecca says she coming. Rebecca says she want to come too.
Oh,
okay.
No. She answering the other question. Rebecca be on. Okay, Rebecca, you're not the token white. You're that great citizen that always has a even sense of everything that we're on all the issues. So you are make sure when we have this panel, Rebecca will be one of the people that I bring on.
yeah.
Okay.
I thought she was talking about she coming to the party too. I was saying,
Hey.
oh, Rebecca coming.
Yeah, she need to come to the all black affair for sure.
Definitely.
Hey, Dr. Jones. So, okay, well, Razzle, we appreciate you coming in and telling us about it. I know you don't want to stay because on this show at 8:00 it gets hot. And at 8:00 we go into our main subjects.
Which
we
is
got
what?
About 3 left. And
what
we're
is
going to
it?
spend about 20 minutes on this next one. And I don't think you want to be in it because then you might be signaled out. You know?
Yeah.
But
You
y'all
might get
y'all
ostracized.
this razzle dazzle. You got the Black Affair. I'm gonna be talking about it for the next month. It's June 11th.
Yeah.
At the Cottonwood Suites in Pooler. Get your tickets now.
We'll be there.
Gonna be putting it up and letting everybody know. I'm gonna put it up
Definitely.
there one more
Bro.
time. One more time before we go to our next subject. One more time. That's the All Black Affair. Second annual. Hey, by All Black Affair,
baby.
he's not talking about all black people. He's talking about the clothing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's good to wear black, and you can pop off the black with silver, gold, burgundy, whatever.
Right.
Most of the women, y'all got y'all accessories and all that. And the fellas, and guess what? I'm going to tell you, we got the best dressed male, best dressed female, best dressed couple, and also we got the gray fox. The brother like Judas, the gray fox. We got the best gray fox and the best gray fox. Oh yeah, we got all that going on.
That's
we
me.
Got
the best gray fox is me. I know
Yeah,
I'm that.
He got his gray hair and everything already.
You good to go.
All right, hey, guess what? He gonna have to bring it. Don't sing it. He gotta bring it.
There you go.
Because there's gonna be a lot of people there, and also we got something for sponsors. We're gonna have a calendar that all the sponsors that help sponsor it. We're gonna have a calendar and we're gonna get that to all the people who come, and they're gonna give y'all like 10 to 15% if you go to their business. So we're gonna have people there. We got people gonna be outside. CBD, he's one of the sponsors. Got Green Toad. He's the first black man that's got a farm in Meadow, Georgia. A farm and a distillery of CBD products, and he's really big. He grows it. He got Georgia Southern people bagging the stuff and cultivating it. So he's gonna be there. We got a lady, Miss B, who's our sexual aphrodisiac for Score Bigger Dating. She's gonna have a table outside selling sex toys. So we got that going on. So I'm telling you, you don't wanna. I'm gonna tell you like this: don't see me there, beat me there.
There you
don't
go.
go
There
there
you go. Hey,
Y'all right? Sandra coming now.
I know.
She's coming in from Houston. See, they're out of town.
She
She in Houston and he in Atlanta, so they got to travel to
Hey.
come.
Yeah,
Hey,
we already got people coming from Chicago. We got people from Atlanta. We got people from South Carolina. We got people from Florida. So people are flying in. It's gonna be big. And also you get 15% off the rooms if you just mention Score Bigger Dating. And also we got another sponsor, which is Interstate Sports, which is in the Tanger Outlet. If you mention Score Bigger Dating, you get 10% off. If you win we have contests on my show too. If you win the contest, you get 15% off. And he got everything in there that you can name up. Anything dealing with sports, any sports team, they got lamps, trash cans, caps. Trevor. That's Trevor.
My man. Trevor, my man. I'm gonna have Trevor on the show after a while, especially when we do the business part. We got a business show coming up called In Your Business. And we're gonna be talking to Trevor also. So
exactly.
But anyway, thank you for coming by. I know you don't want to stay because the topic get hot. You don't want to talk about this next topic that we got. Is people fake? Other people are faking the funk. You know.
Yeah.
Why not? I love that.
Okay, okay. We're gonna let you stay then. But I'm gonna tell you, you can't fake the funk with us now.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fake the funk. I mean, hey, baby, I'm here to. Hey, I'm bringing it, baby. Let's do
We
it.
talk about people on this show, but we talk about them in real terms to call them out for the people. So that term ain't this ain't like the multiple choice questions or nothing. This is some hard stuff. This is about politics and selling out your community and everything else. You down with that?
Yeah, why not? Let's check it out.
Okay.
Hey, Rattle.
We glad you came.
Hey,
then we glad you came. We want to hear your opinion. Is
the lady
Mayor
that's
Van
selling the
Johnson a
sex
joke?
toys.
You know what, Bernard?
I didn't hear you,
The
Bernard.
ladies that's selling the sex toy outside, tell her I need some more new handcuffs. So save me a box of handcuffs, okay?
Okay, no doubt. Hey, guess what? We got all kind of good stuff.
Hey,
We gonna have the rolls.
That's what I was about to say. I need a rose.
Yeah, we got the rolls.
Listen, hey, we on a different subject now.
Okay.
Sorry.
We sorry.
I'll pre-order that.
These elected officials, are they faking the funk or are they for the people?
Okay.
Razzle Dazzle, since you're a guest, what is your thoughts on the mayor?
The mayor,
Don't
I think,
no BS now. You give us to us straight on what you hearing in the street and what you feel.
I think, for my opinion, he's doing a pretty good job. I mean, dealing with the mask, the mandate, he had to deal with that. He had to deal with the parade that just left. You know what I mean? And the year before that, how he cut it out. He didn't want people to come. So, to me, he's doing, like you said, everybody gonna get some sugar water, you know what I mean? So there's only so many people can do. So they gotta, like you say, they gotta do certain things. It's almost like the preachers in the pulpit. They're gonna go over certain verses, you know what I mean? And
okay, but I want you to tell me why you think he's doing such a good job, because we all think that he's doing a damn terrible job. Needs to be kicked out of office. So what makes you think that he's doing such a great job?
well, I haven't followed him that much.
You should have told me. I can't give you an informed opinion. That's what you supposed to tell me. Don't go sugarcoating nothing. We need your honest opinion on what you might hear if you got your ears to the ground in the streets,
Right.
and what you know. If you don't know, then stand by. We finna tell you.
Okay, well, I stand by it. Other than the parades and stuff like that and the mandate with the mask, you know what I mean? Like you say, I'll fall back. Because like you say, if I ain't a college student, I'm only in high school with the issue, then I can just see that alone.
The mandate with the mask was the best thing he ever did. He did a great job on that. I'd have to give him that. But Van Johnson has failed the people. He's a sellout. Did you see this here today? This is all the big donors, the rich people in the city who hated him, who couldn't stand him, who told him
Green.
that
Read Delaney? Oh,
all these people who
Jeff, I know Jeff,
who gave money to the other people
Look,
against him, wanted him to step down because he gave money, because he went to the all black media affair. All these people were against him. Now they're all giving $2,000 for the chairs. Each one of the ones that has a co-chair giving $1,000. Each one of the hosts right there on the third level there giving $500. $50 just to get in it. So guess what? No poor people are there. Guess what? No, none of his flunkies are there unless he paid for them to be there for sure.
Okay.
So only ones there are these rich people and a few of the ones who just showing up because they have to. Some of those elected officials who I heard that was walking in the door. So we got a spy down there recording everything anyway. But anyway, there ain't no spy. They're just a reporter. We got a reporter.
So what is this for? This
is to raise money for his reelection.
Oh, okay. So Reed Delaney,
Steve Green,
and Kronowich, who owns Levy Jewelers, K Ford,
Greg Parker, who owns all the Parker's gas stations.
Greg Parker.
The Tannenbaums who own Chatham Steel, who they just gave $600,000 to the other day and never even used the parking lot. It's so much razzle-dazzle. See, people need to be informed. If you're going to be a voter in this city, you need to be informed. You can't just keep putting these people back in office and they're doing nothing for your community. These people here are people me and Van talked about. Me and Van. If he say we didn't, he tell a damn lie. He and I talked about these people here, and he would not sell out to these people. And look who all they're giving him all these things. He and I had lunch talking about these people.
Okay.
He and I.
The guy from Marpa Stapin, you know. So when you look at all of this, you already can put the pieces together and see who is, you know.
J.C. Lewis, Scott Center. These are the money brokers. All these people have gotten wealth out of all of our people. These are the people that are mostly responsible for a lot of the gentrification going on. Down there, the host, I guess they're the $250 people. No, they're the 500 people. Dr. Brian Kornblatt, J.E. Dunn, they building half of Savannah. Quentin Marlin, that's the guy that everybody keeps saying is a black guy, but I don't think he's black. Fred Bailey, Bill Cartwright, Cathcart, Green Line Architecture. You know, listen. You know, do what you do. Got Dave Simons, the head Republican, chairing his fundraiser right there.
And all of them, hey, and what color all of them is?
Well, it's a mixed bag of nuts.
It's one or two blacks.
It's one or two. So Bob James is not on there, you know.
But you know he's there.
I mean, yeah, but you don't see the regular. You don't see the regular criminals, but you see some of the big players that was for Eddie. You know, most of those players was for Eddie. Back when Eddie was in office, and except for Greg Parker. Parker has been for whoever, you know.
Right.
He gives to both sides, you know. So my thing is, you see who is able to buy a seat at his Savannah table. You know, the Savannah table that he promised that he was going to make room for everybody, the poor, the rich, the everybody. Back when he gave his speech that I was so moved by, you know, and it's so disheartening to me because the people that really needed his buy-in and needed him to make, you know, strategize and make plans, you know, I mean, again, they are getting crumbs from the table, you know, and I feel so bad, you know. I mean, because it seems like they lose every time, whether they go to the polls or they don't go to the polls.
How long you gonna be?
Just for a few minutes.
Okay. Next time. All right. Good seeing you. How you doing?
Good.
That's good.
But
you know what? Hey, I'm gonna say this here. You say he did, you know, the mask and all that. He didn't do nothing. That came down from the White House for that. So he didn't do all that. My thing with him is it's not about leadership, it's likership. And that's what people don't take out of it. They're taking the leadership for the likership. That's why you got all those folks down there at his table doing what they think. And what it is that us as black folks, that's live, whether you live in Atlanta or whether you live in Savannah, whatever, they don't get into the politics. They don't know. So when you think he's doing a good job, you really don't know. It may look like it is, but he just selling the black folks in Savannah out. And I remember he grew up in West Savannah. You know what I'm saying? What it's like, once that money hits you, it's not about the leadership for him. It's about the lifestyle now. And that's what's wrong with most of these black politicians. It's the lifestyle.
That's correct.
If I'm coming in here, if I'm running for office and I got some cat heads on, I'm gonna keep my cat heads on until I represent my people. And that's what's going on. The lifestyle that they're bringing them.
Okay.
You want to say something real quick, Raz? Or you just
no? I gotta take in the information and process the information.
Oh, we didn't even start yet. This is the most sellout city council in the history of politics in this city. The most sellout council ever.
What?
Most sellout council ever. How can you vote every single time together against the people? Everything that they're voting for has no benefit to our communities. Now, I gotta give it to them. Savannah is looking like Atlanta. Buildings, big high rises, everything coming up and looking great. Yeah. But you're sacrificing building other neighborhoods so that these people can still continue to get generational wealth. These people are still bleeding the system. The same system that he and I talked about going there and stopping all this. Yeah, we had those conversations. And if he tell you he didn't, he tell a damn lie. Look at his credit card because he paid for lunch every time. Tell me. Yeah. But anyway, this council, we got to call out the names. We're going to call it out because I know people are probably saying, call out the names and get it right. We got a lot of comments. I'm going to get to them in a minute. But Razzle Dazzle, you got a chance to get out of here now because this don't get no easy. All right? Don't look sitting there looking like Jamal froze up and everything.
I know.
Yeah.
They left Jamal's name off the list.
Listen. Listen. We got six people going against 3 now. And the 3 are always on the side of the people asking questions. The 6 is always voting together for big business for most of those people that was on that flyer just now. That's who they're voting for. These people are in a group. This is the establishment that I just showed you. That is them, minus a few others.
Yep. But and when you have, I still have people calling me all the way over here in Houston, talking about housing. You know, these are poor people saying, Chandra, can you help me? You know, I can't find housing. They want $1,400 a month just for, me to live. What's the name of those apartments that's right there off of 17?
Berwick.
Berwick? No, not over there in Berwick. I'm talking about the ones that's off of Girard Avenue. You know where I'm talking about? Run down.
You over about Westlake?
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta
not do. Quite. It's in that area, but it's not the ones by Westlake. But if you go like down Girard Avenue, it's those. They used to go by your income and everything. Yeah. But for those apartments, they want $1,400. I remember when those apartments was like 400, 500, and they hadn't done no remake of the apartments. But now those apartments that used to be affordable are $1,400. You tell me in a service in a city where damn near 60% or 70% of the people are doing service work, working in hotels and restaurants and all this. How are they affording $1,400 in rent.
Yeah. Well, let's get to this real quick because we only got 30 minutes left. We're gonna call the sellouts out. Yesterday, I had a vote to tear down part of the Civic Center on last Thursday. Part of the Civic Center, they're gonna tear it down. They're gonna keep the Johnny Mercer part of it and kill the MLK part of it. These Negroes.
That's stupid.
These Negroes
Why not?
are deserving of what they get tonight.
Yeah.
They're
Why
deserving of
not?
the award they're getting tonight.
Why not knock the whole damn thing down?
Don't knock nothing down.
Yeah.
They don't need to knock it down, period. Listen, the plan is once they knock it down, they'll probably damage the other side so bad that it got to get knocked down too. So they'll end up making it just some barren land over there for a while. It can't stay like that because it's in downtown, the historic district. They're going to end up selling it to their buddies, those people that's on that list that I showed you earlier, for $10, $12, $20 million when it's worth $50 or $60 million.
Yeah.
That is 7 acres of prime real estate, the most prime real estate in the whole county. And you're going to give it away. The plan is already in effect. Y'all watch, mark this day when I tell you what they're going to do.
Follow the
and
money.
The people that voted for it that are selling us out. These people are selling us out. Van is selling us out. Estella is selling us out. Lyndon, Dietrich, and Purdy is selling us out. I supported all these people. But they cannot get a fresh air from me no more.
What was their rationale for doing this?
They listened to some guy. They shouldn't have. Their rationale should be what is best for the people. You got a civic center that's overpriced for us now. It's overpriced for underserved and marginalized people. You should be thinking, how can I help my community? I done sold them out enough. Let me do this here. But these people don't have a medium. They don't. Everything is for sale with them. Everything. All you got to do is pat them on the back. Everything is for sale. You can't sell the Civic Center. You can't tear the Civic Center down. When SCAD come in and they got a building right across from the Civic Center. It used to be a bank. It used to be in front of Starving Marvin Parker's now. That building was empty for 40 years. Go look at it now. 40 or 50 years that since I was a little boy. And go look at it now. If SCAD can renovate a damn building, why can't they gut the Civic Center and renovate that one?
Yeah. Because it's so many things.
All the city services in there instead of renting from people. The city rents buildings, office space from other people that they pay when they got all this property that they could put these workers in. It doesn't make sense. It's bad government. It's bad governing.
Yeah,
you know,
because I mean they took over the Georgia the Georgia what is it called? That Georgia building on Farm Street.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But our razzle dazzle.
Yes,
you
sir.
Still think they're doing a good job.
Well, the way you breaking everything down, it's just gonna make
I ain't even start yet.
That's what I'm saying. The way you break it down, it's gonna make the average Joe Blow investigate and do a little bit more research.
How about the CARES Act money? You got a business. They didn't give you none. They gave 50 businesses the money from the CARES Act that the government shut down. They gave them all $50,000. Did you get any of it?
No.
Well, they gave one black business it, 49 whites. That's your man. So you still think he's doing a good job, right?
Yeah. And
he's doing a great job screwing you. Yeah.
Hey.
And
when you get this money, and when they get the black people the money, you already in the system. Once you get that money, the FBI already looking at you to see what you gonna do with it. That's why so many people done got in trouble with the PP loan or whatever, because Once you get a certain amount, black folk, once you get it, and if you're not doing what you're gonna do with it, boom. There's a lot of people going to prison now.
Hold on 1 minute, Bernard. I got to give him this list so he can understand, so he can make an informed choice. Oh no, because he said he thought that they were doing a good job. Well, I want to know whether you still think. You never got none of the CARES Act money, you said. You don't think that they should take the Civic Center down, do it? Because where else we gonna go? Where else can we go have us a party in the ballroom? I mean, where it's safe, with a lot of parking. I mean, you done held parties there. You can't go to the new Civic Center, it could cost too damn much.
Hell
yeah. So if you still think they're doing a good job, then you just let me know. Do you think? How about this agenda mess where they just took and said, now these people who are advocating for the people, for the poor people, you can't put nothing on the agenda to be addressed no more, unless you got enough votes to put it on there. So now the 6 is knocking the 3 out. The 3 can't put nothing on no more. So their issues can never be addressed. So if you got a problem, they can't bring your problem up because you're nobody. You don't matter. So you still think he's doing a good job, eh? How about this?
That's disenfranchising a population.
He canceled the MLK parade, but he let St. Patrick's Day go on. You still think he's doing a good job, eh? Okay. How about a mayor that has never, ever said Black Lives Matter?
Woo! He never said that
in his life.
Hey, you want me to jump in there, Julius?
Never said Black Lives Matter.
You want me to jump in there, Julius?
You still think you love this man? Go ahead and jump in.
Let me jump in there. Let me tell y'all something right now. And I'm going to send this shout out because, maybe 1 drink, 2 drink, but don't matter. But this is a shout out that go out to my good District 5 citizen. Hold on. Here's the thing. Anytime you got a mayor that look like us, that sell out MLK, I mean, I'll let you determine what that look like. But at the end of the day is this. We gonna quit. Let me stop walking for a minute. We gonna quit discounting our community for the sake of impressing other people. When I run for city council, and when you look at other people who run for any office, you better start looking for people who will support our community. For 400 plus years, we have found our people on a slave ship, brought over here, discounted, put behind, and we continue to see that cycle continue over and over again. I myself am tired of that bullshit. Excuse my language, but I'm tired of it. What it has accounted to is we have been left behind. We have let our youth start killing each other, and we have started caring about one another.
Mm-hmm.
And so where I have come for my personal being is we're going to start putting resources in our communities to support our communities, to care about our communities. And if you don't like it, I don't give a damn. I don't. But so many times we want to be politically correct. We want to make sure we are for all people. But at the end of the day, it's time that we matter. And if we don't matter, then if we don't think we matter, why would other people think we matter? We so much worried about what the other person thinks. I don't give a damn what the other person thinks. I care about what I think. And what I think is our Black Lives Matter. And if you don't believe that, that's your business. Go elsewhere.
Okay, now let me finish. One other thing to finish it up for Razzle Dazzle, since he wanted to stay on the show and since he wasn't informed, and now you're gonna be more informed. Maybe you can go and talk to your family about it. Maybe you can change some minds about what's going on. Because and then if you want to have a talk with the man, ask him what he's done for the West Savannah community. Ask him what he's done for the underserved. Ask him what he's done for the marginalized people here in this community who he served for 16 years before he became mayor. And then ask him why he wouldn't budge on redoing where the money was going for the sales tax that they were trying to get for the hotels. We were trying, well, not me, the people that were advocating for our community was trying to get money to go into the Black community. He wanted to give more money to building things in the white community than to take care of our community. They didn't even want to give money to build a civil rights museum here in Savannah. We got the weeping time and the crying time and a 1,000 other times here that we need to be supporting and building up. We got West Savannah over there looking like a war zone where he served for 16 years. You still think he's doing a good job? He wouldn't even budge and say, okay, let's move some of this money so we could do something in West Savannah. Let's move some of this money so we could do something over on the east side. Why they got new sidewalks in front of the big overpaid city employees' homes? Why they got new sidewalks? Why Haversham Woods, when you ride down there, you feel like you're riding on a smooth plane, but you ride down Montgomery Street, you're hitting potholes all day. You got to tell me what great job he doing that you think he's doing a good job. See,
Well, here's the thing.
We can't take
stop
that
this here.
answer no more. Hold on, Robert. We can't take that answer no more from people that are not informed.
Hey, I'll tell you this here. You want a real deal answer? It don't matter what he's doing. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I'm from Savannah, and if anybody don't run against him, I will run against him. I'm his frat brother. I will promise you this. I care more about my city than a damn New Yorker will. And if nobody else will run against him, I'll stop everything. Because one thing about it is, I'm sick and tired of seeing a police chief and a mayor who don't give a damn about our young people.
Yeah. How about
I'm
that?
tired of it. I am tired of it. If I got to, I will promise you this. If Keshia don't do it, I will do it. I will run against him as mayor. Because I get it. What I'm saying is this. Because I'm joining you in this fight, Julius. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you and Bernard. I'm sick and tired of seeing our young people killed. I'm sick and tired of seeing Savannah stand behind somebody who don't give a shit about our damn young people. Our young black males. And if you stand behind that, then you can.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say what I say. But when you can stand behind somebody who don't care about our young black males and our young black sisters, you are part of the problem.
And the other thing is that in that 5th district, where you got all of those potholes coming down Montgomery, you have a sleeping council person because they are mandated. They should be petitioning the council, since they do have a voice on council now, to do something about that area. But just like for the last however many years she's been in there, she hadn't done nothing.
We got 16 minutes.
No, let me say what the hell I'm going to say.
But you got to tell, he's not informed. So if you're going to tell him something that he can be informed about.
Well, I'm telling him. So stop cutting me off. You just want to cut me off because that's your friend. Okay? So let me just go ahead and get you right on
the name right there.
Yeah. So what has been, you can't blame the mayor for everything, because if you have a council person over the 5th district where Montgomery Street is, they should know the issues in their area, and they should be bringing it to the table.
Right.
They and you.
Yeah, but you know what? On
I got you. Hold on,
RG. Hold on,
RG.
Hold on. On defending our young brother, our guest tonight. He ain't the only one not informed of what's going on. So I guarantee you, everything that Drew said and everything we said tonight is the first time he ever heard this. It's the first time he ever heard this. You can see the expression on his face. He was like, wow. And it's a lot of black people in Savannah like that. They don't know. If they don't know, you can't blame them. They don't know because they don't want them to know. And the reason why I started doing more on finding out is because of Jewish. It's because, and I like, you know what? He absolutely right. When you do your research, you research their ass out. So now I guarantee you, when he heard he gonna go off this show, sit in this room and be like, wow.
And if I can add that, Bernard, I agree with you 100%. And I'm gonna share this because I haven't watched the whole show, but I'll share this with you. I work in a whole different state, in a whole different county, but I can guarantee this: if I wanted to quit my job right now and come back to Savannah, I'll be. But I don't have nothing to worry about. But I don't believe in it. But I will tell you this: my people, black folk matter to me more than any damn dollar on this earth. I can guarantee that. And if you want proof of it, ask my mom and daddy. But what I will not tolerate is a mayor, my frat brother, my fraternity brother. Well, I treat my dad as my frat brother, my fraternity brother, same chapter. But what I will not tolerate is my people being disenfranchised, ignored, silenced because of a damn dollar. I don't play that. You can ask my daddy all day, every day. Ain't no money worth this earth, worth our people. Yeah, hell, you done bought them in slavery. What else you want? Let me tell you one thing about it. Planet, what is it called? Planet Riverside looks great. All that looks great. But the moment you sell your people out, you ain't shit on this earth. Excuse my language, because I know we got pastors watching. Don't ever sell your people out. My daddy, my mama, my black people, my District 5, I will quit this job right now to come back to save them, to make sure they're okay, to make sure we don't salt the scab, to make sure that the city of Savannah, this mayor, Mayor Van Johnson, who's my frat brother, does not turn his back on it. And I don't care who don't like it. Because at the end of the day, it was the black folk that built the United States of America. Point blank, period. And if you don't like it, look it up.
Yeah. And what the three things I say? The Indian found America, the black folks built America, and the white folks stole America. And that's going to be, son, you're going to put that on a shirt and we're going to sell it. And then we're going to take the funds for that and give it back to our black community because it's true. Case closed.
Anyway, so, Razzle, I didn't know whether you wanted to stay. You've gotten a little brief of how we do it here. This is what we do every week. We don't lie. We bring you facts. Everything that I told you is a fact. They cannot refute it. Everything that I said is a fact. Nothing I told you is untrue. It is a fact. They are selling out this city and their community for a pat on the back.
My daddy, my own daddy went on a show and talked about 10 cities that Jamal Touré asked him about. Talked about MLK that overpass they're talking about. One thing, two people don't cross is my mom and daddy. When you start crossing them, you cross me. And the fact that the city of Savannah has crossed the black people means you cross my people. And so with that said, it's on.
Well, before you
Trust
move
me, it's
any
on.
further,
I ain't no job, ain't no damn money worth in this earth worth my people. And I can guarantee you, you're gonna see me. Hey, Julius, they're gonna see me in 2023. And you better be ready. Because
I got two things to do, Robert. First, I got to give the Negro Please Award out. So hold on. The Negro Please Award for their actions this week cannot just go to one person. The Negro Please Award goes to these people.
All of them. All of them.
All four of them.
Hey.
The Negro Please Award goes to them this week. Negro
Please
for embarrassing black people worldwide, especially countywide here.
You should have put Bernard in that motherfucker.
Hey, Robert, you getting worse than Sandra now. You got passes on there.
I know it.
I'm gonna talk myself, yeah. Chandra, I blame you, Chandra.
Hey, Robert,
Man, don't blame me.
RG, keep it up. He gonna get that reward next week.
I'm telling you, RG, you about almost at the award.
I know it.
Thank you, Bernard.
They got the Negro Please Award for this week. You got them right there. Those 4 right there. I'm not scared. All these people were my friends. Hey, I don't have a problem with none of these people. Matter of fact, hey, to tell you a funny story. I was going down I was going down a certain street that Linda lives on the other day, and I stopped at a speed bump, and she was walking across the street, and I stopped and I said, "Hey." She looked at me. She realized.
He lied. He lied so bad.
On everything. She can attest that. I don't lie on this show.
Why
I don't
you
tell
can't get that
lies
woman
on
like
this
that?
show. So that's the
She
gospel.
ain't that, y'all.
That's the gospel. But anyway,
I'm surprised she didn't spit on your car.
She walked right in front of me. She walked right in front of my car too.
I would have spit dead on your car.
You would have did a charge of how you would have did it.
What?
You give that lady so much grief.
Hey, he nasty. He nasty as hell, Chandra.
I don't say nothing about her. She just
lies.
Listen,
Every
I
woman
don't care anything about. All I care about is their voting record. Their personalities. Van is a great guy. I like him. Dietrich, great guy. I like him.
That's a lie.
Estella, still my friend. Just like
I can agree.
Just like Pastor Small say, that's his cousin. He
I ain't got no problem with that.
Can't stop him for loving her.
Good people, but she made bad policy decisions.
You know, I can't say nothing bad about these people. I'm talking about their voting record. Their voting record is terrible. They are not doing anything for this city, for us. The city is looking great. Generational wealth is to grow all over. Everybody's getting rich. There's no inclusion for us in nothing. They ain't going out trying to get minority contract to increase or nothing. What are they doing? They ain't doing a damn thing.
They need to put a cap on rent down there. They need to put a rent. They need to put a rent cap down there. Or people are not going to be able.
That's his new thing. That's his new thing. He's trying to now talk about housing. Sandra, I gotta get you a background because I'm tired of Chris walking around with no shirt, and I'm trying to get a national show.
Sandra on the show.
Chris, you can sit down for 2 hours.
He said 2 hours. Okay.
What do you say, Bernard?
You know what? Hey, I'm coming. You know what? I was like, me and my little shorty last night, right? And I'm like this here. Y'all know how I feel about Savannah. Y'all know how I feel about Savannah, Georgia. And they don't need 2 of us in the same city, Jew. But I'm coming home.
Damn right about that. Y'all crazy.
I'm coming home, and I'm coming home raising hell. And who don't like it is what it is. Because they ain't too many.
Don't need it. We don't want it.
RG, can you stop interrupting me, man? I done told you. Can you stop it?
I'm going to have to move you.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. The first job I get in Savannah, I'm going to put RG out Savannah. You know, period. But trust me.
That's why I love these 2 right here. They're my favorites.
Trust me, I'm telling you.
The 3 of y'all are welcome to go on scorebiggerdating.com this week. It's 10 o'clock.
That's what I'm going to do.
8:30 to 10.
Razzle, do you help people get dates? Is that what you do?
Yes, we do that. We talk about connection. We got the beautiful relationship, steamy questions. It's all about personality. Once you have a good personality, it's going to draw energy to you, and someone might choose you. It was told to me years ago. It's gentleman game, ladies' choice. So there you go.
Hey,
we know who ain't gonna get no date with that mouth. That's RG. So he wouldn't need to come on your show.
No,
you so dirty. Why you gonna get so nasty again?
For the rest of
we got some we got some AKAs on there. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Women don't like a man who talk too much. They don't like
it. That's fine.
I'm an AKA, and I wouldn't.
Right. They made it right. Thank you, Chandra.
Hey, listen. But y'all free to go on scorebiggerdating.com and have some fun one night. It's some interesting questions. Y'all go in there and watch an episode before y'all decide. Scorebiggerdating.com. That's his show. Brother right here, Razzle Dazzle.
Yes, sir.
And it's every Friday night, right before
8:30.
Bernard's show come on, and y'all go in there and give him a look, and he's gonna look and see whether he want to come on America After Dark.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, he want to come on. RG don't shake. Hey, RG don't shake your head. Hey, you have an invitation to come on America After Dark next
Don't
Friday.
do it.
Got you. Next Friday.
Don't do it,
Special
girl.
guest. And we're gonna find RG
Hey.
and Jamal a date instead of them
Okay.
running all over the place.
Hey, I'm letting Sean.
Hey, we got
I'm
a
letting
couple
Sean.
things. We did not get to. We only got the 3 subjects. I had 8 on here. Don't worry, that's why I make 8, just in case the conversation gets heated. We had a lot of discussion today. It's a lot. I'm gonna try to read some of these. We only got 4 or 5 minutes. Let me see if I can get a few of them. I'm just gonna put them up there so that all our people who are listening and looking, so they can see that we are putting your stuff up. I think I put these up already. Charlie, I don't know when Charlie Brown coming back. He'll be back after a while. Razzle Dazzle is back. He's the man. Would you have car not security there? Huh? I don't know what that is.
Leave it alone.
I got silver.
Oh yeah. It's at a big hotel, plenty of parking. I feel real safe about it, and because what I was trying to do, it almost goes back to a little bit what you were saying earlier. I was trying to get the Ralph Gilbert Museum, but all the red tape, I couldn't believe all the red tape to get the museum, and then so I had to go to Pula from Savannah. It was wild.
But that's a very good hotel, and it's a very good venue.
Yeah, it is. Carl said he got silver too, but are you gonna be there to you coming to the ball? It's a ball that he's having.
Yeah.
Good security.
Silver Fox. There you go. He can win it.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the ticket price? Ticket price is $40, I believe, or $35, $40, whatever it is.
$40.
Okay. If you get it tonight and you say that you saw it on the Rabble, you might could get it for $35. So call him.
Black people, stop trying to get a discount.
Okay.
There you go.
Vanessa say you was warned, Razzle Dazzle, by being on this show. This is how we are.
Yeah, I tell you what, y'all don't hold back. Y'all spit fire, that's for sure.
See what Cecilia say? He needs to be gone. He's disrespectful and he ain't doing shoot.
Yeah.
Who is going to provide the entertainment? Can it be Van Johnson? He play piano like he's in a juke joint. Savannah for sale, and Van is selling Savannah right now to the highest bidder. It's over with now. They was at the Caribbean Hotel with a big who the highest bidder who gonna get the city.
Wow.
You have to be absolutely idiot to vote Van back in office. You're absolutely right, Jackson John.
Yeah.
Bernard, not only he sell them out, he taking folks to the cleaners.
Yep.
Oh, Lord. Shabazz just like the end of her name.
I like that.
Branda Oaks. That's what you was talking about.
Yeah.
Branda Oaks. That's right.
The city renting space from other people. This is the legacy of Rob Hernandez. They got plenty of buildings to put these people in, but they rather rent so they could give the money to their friends. It's the old system that Van said he was going to get rid of, but he did nothing about it.
Also, the automatium located in the citizen replacement. R.G. Bryant. So sharp.
Hey, Miss Betty.
You got to get a tetanus shot.
Miss Betty, I'm doing good. Hey, Miss Betty, I'm doing good with my cussing, right? Miss Betty Jones, I'm doing good with it, right?
Yeah, you doing great. Robert, the one that just went bad. Saunders, I expected that a fool. And Robert cuss every time he looked.
I know.
We got 3 minutes. They told us that they would support our black communities. However, once they were elected, they got selective. You're absolutely right, sister. Yep. They sure did. West Savannah looks like the Ukraine minus the Russians. You're absolutely right. and he's doing nothing.
Nothing.
They're building a highway to go through it. They're widening Bay Street. That's the only thing happening in West Savannah. We do not have any representation in the 5th District. You're absolutely correct. Mount the team because we're getting rid of all of them. They can raise all the money they want at the Perry Lane Hotel. You can raise $1 million. It ain't going to vote for you. I'm so glad I never joined the fraternity. I had my hands full trying to keep my grades up. The majority is kicking down because they made it.
Yeah.
Shabazz needs to get the hell on, go back frying fish. And he attends our Bible study. What Bible study he attends? Oh, Robert attends your Bible study and cussing like that? That's who much she's talking about. The Negro Please Award. This is as good as the Flying Fickle of Fate awarded from the TV series Laugh-In. What show is that? No. Also known as Ski Week Time. That's Sandra. Ski Week.
Yes. Thank you.
Was under the influence of Issa Jesus. He's getting awarded tonight. He's not here tonight.
Thank you, Miss Betty.
Yeah, he's getting awarded tonight. Jamal Torre is getting awarded tonight and tomorrow night. So the Ebony Sports Reporters tomorrow night will be a rerun because we are Jamar's going to be at Savannah State. What's up?
Don't rerun it. Let's go ahead and do it.
1 minute. Everybody, y'all say good night to everybody. Razzle, thank you for coming on.
Thank you,
Sandra, I'll give you a call. Keep working on that project. Sandra got a new show coming in June. Bernard, I'll talk with you tomorrow. And we'll holler at everybody. We didn't get to all our subjects. We were going to talk about cryptocurrency. We was going to say about selling out Savannah. We did talk about that. The mask mandate. Oh, and Houston. We'll talk about Houston next week because we got to go rescue Sandra. Because we
got to go get her. We got to go get her.
Good night, everybody.
Y'all.
And have fun. Tune in next to Unjust.
Hey, love y'all.
Don't want to miss the episode next.
I see.
Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this.